All right, so for today's mat class, I have got ankle weights, a band, a foam block if you have it, or a yoga block if you have it, and then small dumbbells, mine are 3-pounders. Okay, so start off today, we're gonna start in our crisscross position. Chest is elevated up. Let's just start with some good breaths to get us prepared for the workout, okay? So big inhale in, exhale out. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Let's get 2 more here. Last one. Good. From here, drop those shoulders down. We're going to start with just some gentle shoulder rolls. So I just want you to gently rock those shoulders, roll those shoulders backwards. Making big circles, lifting the ear or the shoulders up towards the ears, down towards the back, down towards your armpits, and back to the front. Okay, let's reverse directions. Let's go forward with it. Relax those shoulders down. Now we're going to go into some shrugs. So from here, I just want you to lift your shoulders up to your ears, and then drop them right back down, depressing them down, feeling your shoulder blades drop down towards one another. Lift the shoulders up to the ears, drop them down, depress down, drop down, pull your shoulders or your shoulder blades down and back. Up to the ears, depress back down. Check in with your breathing as you lift the shoulders up. Let's inhale. Exhale as they lower. Let's do 2 more here. Last one. Good. Sit up nice and tall. I want you to think about both of your shoulder blades being on the back of your back here. I want you to think about them coming to pinch together. So another way to look at it is think if I have my fingertip right on your spine between your 2 shoulder blades. I'll turn a little bit here. So my finger would be right on your spine between your 2 shoulder blades. And I want you to think about taking those shoulder blades, pulling them back and pinching towards one another like you're trying to pinch them onto my fingertip. Hold 1, 2, 3, relax, back off. Pull back in, 1, 2, 3, relax, back off. Pull on in, 1, 2, 3, relax, back down. Last one that we're gonna add on, pull back in, 1, 2, 3, and relax. Take those arms out in front of you, long shoulder height. Now I want you to do the same thing. So you're just gonna pull the arms back like you're pulling those shoulder blades. Notice my elbows remain straight. This is just coming from the shoulders and the shoulder blades. So we pull them back, hold 1, 2, 3, let them relax, back forward. Pull back, 1, 2, 3, relax, out forward. Let's do 3 more here. Pull on back, squeeze those shoulder blades, my fingertips in the middle. You're trying to pinch those shoulder blades between and onto my finger. Let's do 1 more here. Good. From here, keep those arms straight out at shoulder height. I want you to pull the hands apart from each other, squeeze the shoulder blades back, back on the back side together. And come right back in. I'm gonna turn so you can kind of see what it would look like. You keep going. Arms are out in front of me. I'm gonna pull them into a T, squeeze my shoulder blades back and together. Right back in. Now try when you're doing this. I have usually really like to shrug my shoulder blades up when I'm doing this. Try to keep those shoulder blades down and out of your ears. Don't let them start hiking up to your ears as you're working through this. Let's do 2 more. Open up those arms, open up the chest, squeeze in the back side, pull back in, and last one. Open up the arms, inhale as you open, smile as you let them come back together in the middle. Good. From here, I want you to take your legs long out in front of you, and then I want you to separate them to the distance or the width of your mat, okay? Toes are pointed back up to you so you get a good stretch in the back of the legs, back through the calves, back through the hamstrings. Arms are out into that T position. We're going to rotate our spine over to the left. Take our right hand, lift it towards or point it towards, reach it towards that left foot. Take the left hand, flip it under so that the thumb is down, pinky's up. And I want you to act like you're sawing off that left pinky toe with your pinky of the right hand. Good. Come back, so rotate those hands back out, palms face forward. We go to the right side. Open up. Drop that right hand down, so thumbs down towards the ground. Left pinky finger saws off the pinky of the right foot. Good. Come back up. Let's rotate around. So this is called saw. Turn over. Flip that back hand. Saw off 2 saws. You can come maybe back towards the middle. Back to the right. Then we're going to add some breath work for this last one. So as you rotate, good, rock over, you're going to breathe out. Good. Rotate back, switch on over. Last one. Good. From here, we're going to go into a half roll down series, okay? So bend those knees up, feet are flat on the mat, arms are out in front of you, and you're in a slight hinge, you're not straight up, just a little moderate, easy hinge back. From here, I want you to dip the pelvis down. So drop that pelvis down, so you drop kind of into a C curve. And remember, I'm not very good at some of those articulating spine movements because my spine is so stiff. So bear with me as I try to explain these. All right, from here, tuck that pelvis in so you drop and get that good C shape in that low back. Then I want you to roll down about halfway. From here, you should probably start to feel your feet are trying to come up on you and your abdominals are strong. Then I want you to roll yourself back up to sitting up tall, okay? Drop down in that pelvis, roll it down. You're really trying to get a good C curve in that back. Halfway till we feel those abdominals are on. Don't let those legs lift up. Press them down into the mat. Lift yourself back up. We've got 3 more here. Roll down into the pelvis. Really try to get some arch in that back. And roll back up. We've got 2 more here. Drop down into the pelvis. Roll down. As if we were laying down, it'd be imprint in our spine. Right back up. We've got last one here. Roll down. Hold as you get back here. We're going to pulse up for 5. Just small, tiny pulses like you're trying to come up, but you're not coming up all the way. 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way up. Now this time, stick with me. We're just going to hinge, meaning the back is going to remain fully flat. We're not going to try to get in that C curve the best we can. So arms are out straight in front of us. We just hinge backwards, flat back, as far as we can before the abdominals are going to give up on us or our feet are going to lift off the ground. And we lift back up. So with the hinge, try to keep that chest open. Pull your chest open as you lift back and you're lifted up towards the ceiling. Right back up. We've got 3 more here. Add some breathing in with this. As you roll backwards, you're breathing out. Come back up as you breathe in. Last 2. Hold this last one back. We're going to go into some pulses again. Good. Hold it there. And we lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Come back up. Let those arms rest for a second just in case your shoulders are feeling it. From here, I want you to take your foam piece if you have it, your foam block, your yoga block. Put it in between your knees. This is just going to stabilize your hips for these last 2 that we're doing, okay? Take your hands and place them behind your head. Interlace if that feels okay to you. We're sitting up nice and tall. What I want you to do is to take this right side, you're just going to lean it over towards the right elbow down towards the right side of the mat. Then we're coming right back up. And think about the same thing with the mermaids. Let's go over to our left. We're really staying in this strong plane. Like I could put a wall in front of you, a wall behind you, and you're not going to run into either one of them, okay? Back to the right. That means we're not getting any rotation. This is a strict side bend that we're performing. Right back up to the left. Let's do one more each side. Stay squeezing in on that foam in between you. If you don't have the foam and you've got maybe a ball or a pillow, stay squeezing in. I don't want you kind of letting those legs rock on you. All right, from here, we're gonna go into a little rotation. So arms are up behind the head. All we're gonna do is rotate over to our right. Back to center. Rotate to the left. Make sure those legs aren't moving side to side. That's what that foam piece is for, or that whatever's between your knees is for. Good, come back to center. We're gonna add on from here. Rotate for me to the right, lean back to the right, come right back up, de-rotate yourself back to the center. Rotate left, lean back to the left, come back up, rotate to center. If that's a little much, you can also do your arms out like so. We rotate to the right, we lean back to the right, come back up, rotate back to the center. Last one each side. Rotate right. Lean back towards that right corner of the mat. Pull yourself back up and unrotate. Last one. Rotate left. Lean, 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 lean. Pull yourself back up. Unrotate yourself from there. All right. So we are going to go on now and let's roll on down to our backs. So let's work on our roll downs while we're here. Legs are out long in front of you, arms are out straight. Drop that pelvis down, try to roll yourself as slow as you possibly can to lay all the way down. All right, from here, arms are gonna go behind the head, and I want you to lift the head, neck, and chest up, lower it right back down. Lift, hold, 1, 2, 3, right back down. Check in with yourself as you're doing this. Are you lifting your head? Are you rolling it up with your hands? Or are you using these top abdominal muscles to lift and hold you up? We've got 2 more here. On the second one, we hold it up. Last one. Hold up at the top. From here, we're going to lift right leg up to the ceiling. Drop back down. Left leg now. Up to the ceiling. Right back down. Check in with your upper body now. Is that chin tucked down into your chest? If you're talking and it sounds like this, you are probably too tucked under. Keep that chin elevated up off of your chest. 1 more each leg here. Good. From here, stay up if you can. Lift both legs up. Lower both legs down, only to about 45. Then right back up. Give me 3 more here. We got 1, 2, last one, 3. Pull those knees into your chest, rock side to side. Good. From here, I want you to get into a frog position. So heels are together, toes are pointed apart, and you'll have a little bit of a diamond formation with your legs. Legs are in tabletop position though, okay? From here, we're going to lift the head, neck, and chest, and the arms are going to hover over top of the mat. From here, press the feet away, pull the feet back towards you. Press the feet away, pull back in towards you. Arms are hovering, toes are pointed, upper chest is lifted, but our chin's not tucked into our chest. It's lifted up, looking up towards the ceiling. Good. Last one, press away, pull back in, hold in that position, take your hands together in a prayer-like position between the legs, and lift. Lift. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Good. Now go out to the side, over to the left side of your leg, on the outside of the left leg, and lift. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Finish me up on the right side. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop down. Keep your legs in the same position. Drop the toes down to the mat. Lift the toes back up. So stay in that frog position. Heels together. Toes are apart. Toes are pointed. Lift and lowers. Check in with your shoulders. Don't be like me and get all rolled up. Press the back of the shoulders down in the mat. 4, 3, 2, last 1. Good. Bring those knees into the chest. Rock side to side here. All right. Let's go into a little bridge work, okay? Arms are down by our sides, okay? Let's go back to our basic articulation bridge. So if you need to use your hands for a little bit of help with our positioning, go for it. Remember, palms are on the front hip bones. Fingertips are down towards our front pubic bone. Thumbs are facing towards each other, and they're a couple inches below our belly button. We start in neutral spine. From here, we inhale to tuck ourselves, or to tilt ourselves down towards 6, so the low back arches. We exhale to imprint the spine and roll the spine up 1 segment at a time. And from here, we lower back down, starting at the broad line, and begin to peel your spine back down, place it down on the mat 1 segment at a time. Maybe back in neutral, we tilt towards 6, inhale. Exhale as we go back towards 12 and peel the spine up 1 segment at a time. Squeeze those glutes up at the top, and we peel back down. We have 3 more here, still working through. Check in with your breath. Check in with your shoulders. Don't let them roll around or roll forward. Keep them pressing the mat. Last 2, neutral, tilt to 6. Press back into our 12 to imprint the spine and slowly start lifting that spine up. Inhale at the top and exhale as you lower back down. Good. From here, both hands extend up towards the ceiling. We're going into our bridging. Lift the booty up. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Lower yourself back down. Squeeze at the top. Pull those heels underneath you, and you'll feel those hamstrings engage even further. We have 4 more here. Inhale as you lift. Exhale as you lower. Last 2. Pull those heels underneath you, get some hamstring engagement. Last 1. Hold this last one up at the top. We're going to go into some marching. Lift one leg to tabletop. Drop it right back down. Switch to the other side. Check in with your pelvis as you lift one leg. Be sure the other leg is not dropping down. Keep it as stable and level as you possibly can. Sometimes I like to put my hands at the front of my pelvis just to check in a little bit. Sometimes I think I'm really stable, and all of a sudden I look down, I'm like, whoa, girl, you off. Good. Right leg lift. Now, next one. Keep the right leg on the ground. Lift the left leg up to tabletop. Kick it up towards the ceiling. Bend the knee back down. Extend the left leg up towards the ceiling. Drop it back down. If it's too much with your hands in the air, drop your hands down to your side to give you a little bit more support. for 5, 4, 3, 2, stick with me, keep it extended up towards the ceiling. Drop the leg down to the same height as your right leg, lift it right back up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, stick with me, we're almost done. Lift up towards the ceiling, and now we're drawing little tiny circles on the ceiling with that left leg. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, opposite direction, last little bit. For 5, keep that right leg stable. 3, 2, 1, bend the knee, drop the booty. Extend that left leg out long, lift the right leg up straight to stretch that hamstring out. You can walk your hands up the leg to get a little bit extra. Keep that left leg pressed down to the mat the best that you can. Good. From here, we need to even ourselves out, of course. All right. So, lift back up into your hinge bridge. Left leg stays on the ground this time. Right leg lifts up into tabletop. From here, we extend the leg up towards the ceiling. Drop back down. For 5, 4, 3, 2, meeting with that toe extended up towards the ceiling. We keep that toe pointed. Drop the leg to the same height as your left leg. Lift it back up towards the ceiling. Toe stays pointed for these. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Toes up towards the ceiling. Give me those small circles. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Opposite direction. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee down, lower the booty down. Take that right leg, extend it out long with toes pointed. Left leg, pull it up towards the ceiling. You can walk up the leg if you want to get a little bit extra hamstring stretch in. Good. All right, roll yourself back up. If you have ankle weights, let's throw them on. If you don't, you're totally fine. You'll get a good workout regardless. All right, so meet me now. We're gonna go down into our quadruped position. So hands are underneath the shoulders, knees are underneath the hips. All right, so let's start with our left leg. We're gonna keep it bent up to us for here. Extend that left leg out, bend it right back in. So just some bends and extends with that left leg. Let's do 2 more. 1, 2. Good. From here, bring the knee in bent. We're going into fire hydrants. Lift that leg up to the side, keeping that knee bent at 90. Check in with the core. Is it tight? Are you staying stable? Are you rocking everywhere that pelvis? Think about your headlights that we've used before. Headlights are in front of the pelvis and they're facing down towards the mat. Make sure they stay facing towards that mat. For 3, 2, last one. Hold the leg up into fire hydrant. Extend it out, pull it in. Extend out, pull it in. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Kick out. Stick with me here. Drop the leg back down the side. We're gonna go in a circle. So you're gonna lift the knee up to you, circle it out, bring it back in. So it kind of pulls in underneath your chest, around and out. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, opposite direction, out and back. So you're gonna kick it back, pull it around, circling in. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Now, I'm gonna switch around so you can kind of see my other side. Tap out that right glute if you need to. It's typically that one that's on the ground that you don't feel like it's doing all the work. It's the stabilizing leg that gets you going on the glutes. All right, we're gonna even ourselves out here. So this time, left leg stays down, or left knee stays down. Right leg will go into our bend and extend. We bend in, we kick the leg back. Four, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold that leg in, we go into fire hydrants. Lift that leg, lower the leg, lift and lower. Check in with the core. Are we activated? Is our pelvis facing down towards the mat, or are we rotating extensively when we open that leg? Keep everything else facing down towards the mat. We scour this, we open up, move through the hip joint. 4, 3, 2, last one, hold the leg out there, kick the leg out, pull back into the fire hydrant. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in, drop it down. We have our circles. We pull the knee in, we circle it back around. Pull the knee in, circle it back around. All this comes straight from that hip joint. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, reverse me back. So backwards and around. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Good job. Now from here, let's take the ankle weights off, and we're gonna place them up onto our wrist now. Gonna go into our arm work to finish up. All right, from here, let's stand on up. We're gonna get a little bit of leg work in with our arms, just some stationary holds. Legs are pointed out wide in that second position. Toes are pointing away, heels are kind of pointing towards each other. We're pretty wide out, okay? We're gonna drop into a little mini squat. From here, we're going into some punches. Right out in front of you. Kind of a little bit of cross body. Left crosses over to the right, right crosses over to the left. Good. From here, we're gonna add a little bit of leg work. As you punch with the left heel comes into a calf raise. We go back down. You can hear me popping and cracking. I promise I don't hurt, but Lord, my ankles sound horrible. Let's do one more each side. 1, 2, from here, stay in this position. Arms come down, facing forward. The palms are facing forward. We're gonna open those arms around for around the world. From here, we're gonna lift up as they come up top. We drop back down in our squat as they go back down. Let's do 3 more. 1, 2. Last one, 3. Good. Bring those legs in, close to each other. Mini squat here. Both dumbbells start on the left side of the leg. You're going to cross body, lift them up over to the right. Down into a squat. Four, 3. 2. Last one, then we switch over. Bring it to the right side. Squat down. Lift the arms to the left side of the body. Right back down. Four, 3. 2. Last one. Good. From here, we're going to drop back down onto our hands and knees into that quadruped position. All right. From here, let's go ahead and take the left dumbbell, slide it off to the side. Left hand or left palm goes flat onto the mat. From here, right arm's going to pull back into your tricep kickback position. So the elbow's right by the side. We're at 90 degrees at the elbow, okay? From here, you're going to kick that arm back. Pull back in and then push out in front of you. Right back down. Kick the arm back. Pull back in. Push out to where the ear or the arm comes to the ear. Now, if you want to add a little bit of spice to this, when you kick the arm out, extend the opposite leg. Pull back in. Good. When you push the arm out, extend that back, opposite leg back. We have 3 more here. Last one. And kick back. Good. I'm going to turn around so you guys can see me. And we're just going to switch over to the other side. So, with this one, the right palm stays down flat onto the mat. Left hand has the dumbbell in it. Pull that arm back to our tricep extension position. Kick the arm back. Pull back in. Push overhead. Okay, if you're ready for a little bit of spice, as you press that arm out, extend the opposite leg out. In, press back. Give me one more after this one. Good. Set that dumbbell off to the side. We're going to finish with some push-ups. Everybody's favorite. So we're going to do a girl push-up. So knees are on the mat, legs are kind of crossed at the lower leg portion. Arms are going to be really close into you. We're going to do some tricep push-ups. So when you do a tricep push-up, the elbows stay really close to your side. Then we push away, okay? So they're not out, going out left or right. They stay really narrow and close to the body, okay? We've got 10 here, and we're done, and we'll cool down. Ready? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Beautiful, beautiful. Take those wrist weights off, set them over to the side. Let's cool down. All right, let's drop down into a child's pose. So legs are back, or booties resting on the legs back behind you. Arms are reached out long in front of you. Really soak into this, set into it. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. If you want to get a little deeper, you can pull those legs back apart from each other so you can really sit your bottom as far down towards the mat as it feels good to you. Good. Let's pull those hands over to the left side of the mat to really feel a big stretch on the right side body, all through that lat muscle. Good. Switch on over to the right side. Feel that stretch on the left side body now. Good. Let's lay on down on our backs. Give a little bit of love to the legs. Take your band if you have it. Put it around the foot there. Pull that leg up towards the ceiling. From here, pull the toes back to you. Push the toes away. When you pull those toes back, you'll get a really big stretch in the back of the leg. That's the hamstring, the calf muscles, as well as even some sciatic nerve tension that we're releasing there. Press the toe away. Pull the foot back towards you. Good. Left hand holds onto the band. Right arm goes out to the side. Let that left leg fall across your body to get a good IT band stretch, TFL stretch, even a little bit of glute. Keep the chest facing up towards the ceiling the best that you can so you really get a good stretch on it. Otherwise, the whole body will roll. Good. Pull back in. Let's go opposite. Right arm holds onto the band. Left arm goes out long, right leg pulls out to the side. Now we get all the groin stretching, the adductors, all of the good stuff in the inside of the leg. Good, come on back up to me. Now from here, I want you to take the leg, kind of point it down, sweep it around, little bit of leg circles. Let's do 2 each direction, out and around. Keep that core tight and activated so we don't roll everywhere as we do it. Good. Opposite direction now. So we'll go out first, and then wrap ourselves around. My band could be a little bit longer. That's okay. Makes me stretch a little bit more. Good. Switch legs. Put that other leg inside. Let's start with our hamstring, calf, and sciatic nerve tension. Pull the toes towards you. Push the toes away. Keep that knee as straight as you can. I'm really tight on my left side, so it isn't as beautiful. Okay. Left arm goes out. Right arm pulls the leg across the body to get a good side body stretch. IT, glute, and TFL. Pull yourself back up. Left arm takes the leg out to the left. Right arm extends out to kind of counterbalance you a little bit here. Let those inner thigh, the groin, the adductors all stretch out. Even that inside hamstring gets a little love here. Good. Pull the leg back up. Let's finish with some leg circles. Down, out, and around. We have 2 each direction. Good, and opposite. Out, down, and around. Good. All right. From here, hand goes underneath the knee. Roll yourself back up. Great job today. Hope that was a really good workout for you. So